When I'm down there, I notice everything. My name is Jake Thompson, the PA announcer for the Raptors 905.
If you don't know who the Raptors 905 are, well, you can probably guess that they're an affiliate of the Toronto Raptors that you may know. If you're from Toronto or even from Canada, as a matter of fact, the Raptors are most likely your team. But a lot of people don't know about the Raptors' junior brother. The Raptors 905 play in the G League, which is basically the lower division of the actual NBA. So sometimes the main NBA team may send some of their new draft picks to go get some development in that league. Sometimes they may have some rotational players who may not get minutes during the regular NBA season. They send them there so they can get some more playing time. And sometimes they may have people who are some prospects that aren't strong enough to make the main roster, but they want them to just get some playing time just to watch them and observe them.
Something that goes under the radar, everyone talks about the players trying to make it to the league, which obviously is a huge part. At the end of the day, it's why we're all here. But I think what's amazing about the 905 and about the G League in general is everyone is trying to get to the league. Absolutely everyone. The refs, a lot of the refs are two ways. A lot of the refs, sometimes this is their first taste of professional ball. Me as an announcer, I obviously would love to be in the league. I have a good relationship with Herbie Kuhn, the announcer for the Raptors. He does everything he can to mentor me, and I would love to be with the Raptors someday. Not pushing him out, he's a legend.
But as a basketball fan, this is a great way to watch good, high-quality basketball for a much cheaper price. I bought my ticket today for $26, I believe. The 3 times I've been for a Raptors game, I spent anywhere from $90 to $120, and those were some of the cheaper tickets. They get pretty expensive on the actual day. The cool thing about it is that you get all the regular amenities that you will find at the Scotiabank Arena, but this is at the Paramount Fine Food Center. So you get everything from the concession stands, the giveaways, the halftime events and performances, the same great music, the same in-game experience, all the chants, everything is exactly the same, and they try to keep it that way. This is the outfit I decided to go for today. Red for Raptors. I got some cargo pants with the Air Maxes, and I have this shirt that I got the last time I went. With this amount of lighting, you can't see it pretty well, but it's a 905 shirt they gave out last time. One thing I'm gonna do before I leave is drink a smoothie, just for energy, because I am not buying food at the concession stand. I'm sorry. This right here is a common Canadian experience. The fact that I had my beautiful red jacket underneath with the shirts, and now I have to suffice with covering everything up with this jacket because it's -5 degrees today. It is what it is. One thing I like is that we're one of the few G League teams where we share the same name with the main NBA team, which is nice because you can go to a regular NBA game and shout, "Let's go Raptors!" And you can also go for a 905 game and shout. And it's the same experience. You can see the Paramount Fine Food Center in the distance. We are getting closer. There's lots of parking. It took me like 2 minutes to park in this place. It doesn't look like there's a long line outside. It is game day. This is about 5 minutes before 4 p.m., which is when the game is supposed to start. In North American sports, entertainment is a very, very big factor of the game day experience. You will often see dancers come out to do some dance performances. They may often have about 3 to 4 every single game. And you might also see them doing like some cheerleader kind of stuff when we're on defense or when the team is about to be on offense. And it's just a pretty cool aspect of the whole game day experience. It makes it more interactive, and it brings the game more to life for the spectators in person.
Our hosts, our DJ, the mascot, the dancers, everybody here in the building wants to be in the league in some way. So everyone comes with their A game all the time.
The official DJ for the Raptors 905, it's DJ Andre 905.
course, you typically have your DJ as well, who is in charge of music throughout. And many times you may not pay too specific of your attention to it, but it's a very, very key part of just crafting the soundscape of the space, getting the chants going, getting the people moving, getting people dancing.
This is my 7th year, and I've been PA announcing for 10-ish years.
That was Jared Roden at the line.
For a lot of people, it's a stepping stone. For some people, this is their gateway into the industry, period. So, yeah.
And of course, you have your PA announcer who pretty much brings the fans up to speed on what's happening in the game.
Not just the players and the ball. I'm noticing the refs. I'm noticing the substitutions.
Nowadays, PA announcers have taken more of an entertaining role where they try to be as exciting as possible, try to feed the energy to you so that you can also scream and you can also be excited while you're watching the game.
That's right, there's that Saga spinning cry.
Seems like we have a dance crew also coming up, probably a visiting team or something.
I was with Troy Bolton. I was a theater kid, but I was also an athlete. So this is the perfect mix for me. I get to, be creative on the microphone, be loud, be extra, have a, a tiny little bit of spotlight, perform in a way, but in the realm of sports.
Fans, please join us in welcoming today's Raptors 905 hero, presented by Pizza, Mr. Matthew.
It's like both my worlds come together.
Typically around here you have your VIP section. We got the tables, cost a little bit more, but you can go ahead and get your concession food somewhere down here. Your popcorn, your drinks, all of that in that VIP exclusive club right next to the court.
Fans at this time.
Your host is kind of similar to your PA announcer, but they work more during intermissions. They're like the people who interact more directly with the crowd. They do the t-shirt tosses, which is a very classic staple of basketball games. People come out to these games praying and hoping that people will notice them and give them a t-shirt. And it's just a piece of memorabilia that you can say, I was there at this game and I can put this in my collection.
That's right. We need you on that because this is how we roll. If you want a free t-shirt, make some noise.
We know you're still celebrating the holidays, so we came up with the ultimate 905 gift guide.
905.
All right, you are here at the Paramount Fine Food Center, the home of your Raptors 905.
What's your record for the longest you've held that before?
Honestly, I can hold it for a lot longer, but I always get cut off. The presentation specialists are like, hey, bro, we got a show to do.
Fair enough. You should make a TikTok trend out of that. Just timing yourself every week.
People aren't just coming to watch basketball. They're coming to watch a show, essentially. And it's almost just the expectation now whenever you go for a sports game in North America. You'll often see the fans booing the other team when they're about to take a free throw. They try to get in their head, play mind games, and throw them off their game so they can miss. Sometimes, the Raptors may do a promotion where they say if they miss one free throw in the fourth quarter, everybody wins free pizza or something like that. It's just something to make the game very interactive and get people engaged.
It's time to play my part in booing the opponents.
I love it when they play the sound effects as well. Whenever they miss a point.
I mean, so far it's been a fun game. You've got the Raptors doing their own thing. They've got a huge comeback. I think they were down by about 12 points at one point. And now they're up by what? 4 points. Pretty impressive. Good gameplay. And a lot of the people, if they continue to impress around here, getting 20 plus 30 points per game, you might see some of them getting some minutes in the rotation for the main NBA team. So it's a great experience to see who the next up-and-coming stars are. It's also the league where Bronny James plays in. One thing a lot of people may not notice is the fact that this is also a hockey arena, and there is the ice right underneath in this area. They cover it all up and then physically put the court on the floor so the Raptors can play on top of it. So altogether, we see a pretty close score between the game. I think we're up by just about 2 points, 50 to 48 in the first half. The atmosphere is always good. The vibes are always high between both squads. So typically there are lots of good concession options. Pizza is always a common staple around these kind of games. And here we have a visiting team that showed up to do a quick dance performance. As you can imagine, halftime is always one of the best times to go ahead and grab food with the family, stop around and use the washroom. And typically this is when the lines usually come around. It's a great family experience altogether. Yo, this AJ Lawson guy is pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. Look at the hustle. Pretty good temperature, I would say. Not too cold, not too hot. I just have a simple jacket on and a shirt, and I'm pretty okay. Some people might say it's a little bit hot, but it's pretty decent. Sometimes it may smell a little bit like alcohol, depending on who you're sitting next to, so that's something to be mindful of. Either that is just normal air, a little pinch of alcohol, with some of that butter popcorn in the background smell. It's just the first quarter. We got 2 minutes to go. We can make it back.
The fourth quarter starts now.
There's a lot of moving pieces.
We're giving the hottest fans in the building who want a t-shirt.
Get a bucket. There we go. Good job.
If you make it into this round, you're one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
So we just try to show that every single night.
Moments like this is what I would say I like about basketball compared to just soccer. The fact that you can have a tie game, it's 104, about 16 seconds left in the game, and you know, it kind of gets pretty tense around these times. If we don't score and they score, we lose the game just like that. If it ends up being tied, we go into overtime, and it is what it is.
I also noticed the operation side. I'm seeing the ball boys, the kids who come and grab the sweatpants when the players take them off. Like I noticed everything a lot more now. At the end of the day, this is the closest anybody can be to the league without being in the league.
That's crazy. That's the rough part of all of this. Just like that, all the energy taken out of the crowd. Tough loss, 111 to 108. It is what it is. That's basketball for you. So we just finished off the night, 111 to 108 final game. I got to talk with Jake at the very end, and altogether it was a pretty good game. I mean, you have lots of fun, you come out with a family. I would recommend, if you want to go for a Raptors game, get the full experience, and of course save some money in the process. Definitely check out a Raptors 905 game. God bless you. I love you all. Take care.
As at Jake2Fly, number 2, and Fly FLI.
Wonderful. Thank you.